Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the garage. So this is my 2013 Tesla Model S. It's my 85. It's rear-wheel drive. I'm working on the brakes. The brakes on this thing were shot. They were corroded. The pads were worn out. The rotors are warped and scored really deeply, and so they're causing some noise when it's driving, and so I want to get those all replaced. Doing this myself. I found the parts online. I bought the parts, ordered them, and I'm working on these. Tesla uses a Brembo brake caliper. At least in these Model S's, they use a Brembo brake caliper, which is pretty universal with the Brembo application. So the pads, would fit multiple different Brembo calipers, and then there's these pins that pop out that just pop the pins out, pull the pads out, slap new ones in, and you can swap in pads a little easier. But the pins on this car are corroded into the caliper, and I'm not able to punch those out. And so I want to give you guys kind of a tip on if you have one of these pins in a Brembo caliper that's corroded, it won't move, it's stuck, how to get that out. It's something that I use. I searched YouTube trying to find some information on this because, I was stuck on this. Kind of has me stuck. And I wasn't able to find a lot of good information, so I want to make a quick video here, guys, just to show you what to do if you have a stuck pin in a Brembo caliper. Now, this video isn't like a full brake job on the Tesla. That's going to be in a future video. I just want to give you guys kind of an update. I've got stuck in a lot of areas on this car, mainly because of the weather. This car was driven mainly in Pennsylvania, where it has, inclement weather, salt on the roads, a lot of snow, slush, things like that. So it's just corroded. These calipers were black, and they're now pitted up. There's corrosion on them. They really don't look that good. I'm going to paint those as well. So stay tuned. I'll leave a link to the playlist to all the videos in this series. This was kind of my project car. I picked this car up in December of 2023 for $10,500. The battery still works. It still drives. There's just a clunking sound in the rear that I'm trying to fix. And so stay tuned to the whole series as we get this thing worked out. But let me show you how to get these Brembo pins out. All right, to give you an idea, this is a big 4-piston Brembo caliper, so it's got great stopping power on them. I've also swapped out the hub bearing and then this rotor. There's pins, so see these two holes right here? This is where you punch the pin out this way. So this pin is sitting, it goes in through the back here. I'm not going to put it in all the way because I don't want to have to punch it out, but to give you an idea, this pin goes all the way across, and it seats into this hole right here, and it's holding in the brake pad. The brake pads have these little holes in them that the pin goes on both sides here, and then there's this clip that sits on top of them, and this is kind of sprung in place by putting pressure against both of the pins. So once you take one pin out, I was able to get the bottom one out with some force. I was able to use like a punch. This is a 3/32 punch, and then I have a nail that I just ground off the tip of the nail so that way I have a flat area, and the punch is only able to push the pin about that far just to kind of lodge it loose because there's this compression fitting on the end of it. Once that's out, you should be able to get it out, but then I would use this nail to kind of get it most of the way pushed out there. You can see the nails there, just trying to push that out. This pin I was able to remove by pounding it out with my punches, with that nail, tapping it out with a, like a little, it was like a 3-pound sledge hammer, just kind of prying it. Once the pin kind of gets past this initial point, you can kind of pry it a little bit, pry it along the way. This top one I was not able to get out, and I was stuck. I was working on it, and it started to bend. I could tell that the pin started bending. And I knew at that point I wasn't going to be able to reuse it anyways, so I decided to cut it out. So I got this is just a little angle grinder with a little cutoff wheel, and I got it right into here, and I cut it off. I cut that off the pin off right there. Careful that I didn't hit the caliper. You could use a Dremel tool with a cutoff tool to maybe be a little more precise. But once that got out, once I cut that off, there was a little stub left here, and then I was able to get my punch at an angle and just punch that out, and I was able to pop the rear of that out. So that was what I did. Let me show you on the back that's still intact so you can kind of see. This is the same side, driver's side. You can see how rusted out these rotors are. These brakes have not been touched in 9 years. 9 years or 157,000 miles. These Teslas just don't go through brakes that quickly. and these pins just have never been removed. You can see here how the pin setup is. I've got the pin pushed out a little bit. On this far side, you can see it sticking out a little bit. Once you get it past this compression fitting here on the end, then it should go. But you know, there is some corrosion, some buildup here that helps, that kind of prevents it from going. So what I would do is just get this. If you can get one of the pins out, you'll be able to get this clip out, and then you can get your cutoff wheel. Probably back here, I'd probably want to use a little smaller one, like a little Dremel cutoff tool, and you could cut that. You know, score that right there with that, because the pad, this is the pad here, so you just cut it off there, and then you'd be able to pull the pin out here and then just pound it out the rest of the way. So that's at least a way. I am waiting on parts, but since I had to cut out my front one, I'm waiting on new ones to replace those with. So if you're doing a brake job like this, you want to make sure you have a few replacement pins just in case you do have to, you bend them, you damage them, or in like my case where you have to cut those out, you have a new one available. So guys, just a quick tip on to use those, use an angle grinder, use a cutoff tool to cut those pins off and push them out. That's what I did. It worked pretty well. The only thing now is you have to wait for parts to get a new one to finish up the brake job. So stay tuned for a full tutorial, kind of a full walkthrough on doing this process. Also, I'm doing the hub bearings as well. That's a little more involved because I have to take apart the sway bar end links, the upper control arm you got to disconnect. So there's some things you got to do to get to that part, but I'll walk through that in another video. But guys, that's kind of the update on the car. Still working on these brakes, still going through this process. Be sure to see the playlist to all the videos for this car in the description below. Leave your comments down below if you have any other tips on how to get those pins out. But guys, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.